Hello everyone, this is Dan Gramza and welcome to dangramza.com Market Studies for Monday, April 21st. Now all of these markets that we're looking at are not going to be open on Friday, and they will open again 5 o'clock Chicago time Sunday night. So how did the market respond to closing over this long holiday weekend? And by the way, happy Easter for anyone who's celebrating Easter, and I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. But let's take a look at some of the action that we've seen here. If you're not familiar with, these are daily charts. The red line represents selling, green line represents buying, dashed line means it's something that happened earlier in the week. So the dollar difference between this buy level to that sell level is $2,000. I'm sorry, no it's not. It's $4,250 a contract. The difference on Thursday between that buy and sell level is $500 a contract. It's a neutral close. I refer to that as a neutral zone type market environment, and that's really what we see throughout these other markets, is that neutral zone environment. Over in the NASDAQ market, this dollar difference buy to sell level is $4,160 a contract. And again, a neutral zone. That means sideways move for Monday. The Dow, this market did break further to the downside. The buy level to the sell level in that market is $1,920 a contract. Look for an inside day, though, on Monday. Now, no, the market starts trading Sunday night, but that's classified as a Monday trade date. It's Monday morning in Asia when these markets start to trade again. Now, the Russell, the 2000 Russell 2000, that implies also a sideways move. I'm not looking for drama unless we get something new to stimulate these markets. Same thing here for the euro. The dollar difference buy to sell level $2,212.50, and again I'm looking for a sideways move on Monday. The Swissy buy to sell level there in that market, to give you a feel for that, it's $3,800 a contract. And if we look at what's going on Mr. Yen, it's closing positive, but be careful here. It's what I call a false sense of security. Same thing holds true for the Aussie dollar. Be careful if you're on the long side. And in the British pound, it's in the same boat. It's closed positive, yes. It is not a strong market position. If you look at the Canadian dollar, buy to sell level in that market is $1,040 a contract. Now, and what do we look for here? Same thing, sideways move. Be careful. This is potentially bearish. Let's move on, though, and take a look at Bitcoin. Dollar difference buy to sell level there, $11,925 a contract, and I'm looking for a sideways move on Monday. 10-year notes traded just a bit below that sell level. Dollar difference there, $687.50. Look for a sideways move to lower. Same thing for the bond market. This could get weaker, which means yields are going up. Gold, cautious here. I would say be cautious. A little bit of profit taking before the weekend. Silver in the same boat. Copper still hanging in there. Be cautious here because I don't think there's strong fundamental support. But we did get support here in crude oil, but look for a smaller range day on Monday. Nat gas breaking lower. It's slowing down. It implies a market that now wants to go higher. And soybeans, the dollar difference buy to sell level in that market's $2,000 a contract. I'm looking for a sideways move. It does have a bullish bias. So does corn. The dollar difference buy to sell level there, $1,400 a contract. The bias, though, is for a move to the upside. And same thing for wheat. We almost had a positive setup here, but this is also a neutral zone going into this weekend. Dollar difference buy to sell level there is $250 a contract. Well, those are my thoughts going into this holiday weekend, and I look forward to being with you again next week. In the meantime, have a terrific weekend and take care.